Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play of Your Turn to Die. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and we are in the middle of the main game number 2 of the main game in chapter 2, the second one that we've done. And it's been really interesting so far. By the way, I was told, finally, I got some clarification on this. Sarah Kidone's name is actually Sarah Chidone's name. It is a ch sound, not a k sound. So from now on, I'm going to try to make sure I pronounce her name correctly, or at least the way that was originally intended, as I always like to do. It's like when I play an RPG, I never like to rename characters. I always like to keep their canonized name. It's just a quirk of mine. I always like to pay respect to the developers and the writers of a game. Alright, so we're trying to find out reasons on who should go up as the top 4. And so far, the only one who seems to be protected by the fan base here is Jin. He's the only one. Someone actually came out and said, hey, don't get rid of Jin. Jin's awesome. So, with that said, let's start talking to people. I'm going to start with the normal dialogue first. Someone with lots of tokens. Glad if Sarah was left out. Jin or Kana. I mean, don't select Jin or Kana. I think I say Miss Sarah too. How about leave out Jin? Big Sis Sarah should be left. Okay. I'm watching their faces too, by the way, because they're a detective ability. Alright, let's hit extract. Try to get some information. There's been a bunch of card trading this time. It's possible Kyutaro, with all his tokens, was involved in at least one trade. And him giving his tokens to So, that subject could really influence the discussion. We should leave him out to extract info. My reason, all the dots. Because you're the one I want to live most. Aww. No matter what. I ain't trying to look like a good person. You are a good person, Kyutaro. Your actions with Jin in the final attraction shows you're a good person. I mean, even if you were scared, at the end you did the right thing. I just feel like once we lose our sensibilities, we're gonna turn into demons. If it's gonna come to that, then pick me, Sarah. All the dots. Right, if we're leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Because you're cute. That's not a reason. You manipulative little beanie person. What did you think I was gonna say? When our escape failed, I looked at you and had a thought. She's acting kinda strange. You had this desperate look as if you had the sacrifice. All the dots. And on top of that, a last-minute trade right after our escape failed. Just a tad bit suspicious, ain't it? I want to know the truth about you, Miss Sarah. How about we leave out Jin, since she doesn't have any tokens? Just listen, the best person to leave out is someone who's very likely to have the sacrifice. If the sacrifice comes around to you, you can trade it away if you have tokens, right? But Jin has 0 tokens. If Jin had the sacrifice even once, he wouldn't be able to trade it. And so there's a high chance he used the sacrifice? That's a good point. And also, I swore to protect Big Sis Sarah. Meow. Jin, I believe in you. Meow. Alright, let's get with Alice. His suspicious actions have had a purpose. By earning hate and losing trust, he's been gathering votes toward himself. So it's best we simply leave him out and have him sit in the corner of the room. If he's a sacrifice, he can vote twice for himself though, so he'll end up being selected. Indeed. Oh, how nasty. Yeah, but then we'd all know that he did vote for himself, right? I'm still leery about thinking that he has sacrifice. I don't know why. There's just something in the back of my brain that says he's like a cockroach. He's almost impossible to get rid of. And I just think putting him to the side is best. But what do I do here, though? What was that? What? Oh! Okay, I was pressing the button too fast. That was our detective instinct. Ah, alright. Kyutaro, is something the matter? There being a trade just before the main game? Is that true? Huh? Oh, he doesn't have his tablet. He doesn't know what role he has. Yes, it's true. Oh, the dots. Which means, yeah, just maybe. I figured out who's got the sacrifice. Meow. What? How could you possibly know that from just what we... Kyutaro. I know, everybody, listen up. Disclosure. Keymaster. I'm the Keymaster. Eh? Yeah, I'm daring to say it before voting. What's this all of a sudden? I can't tell where you're going with this. You would say that, huh, Sarah? Huh? I'm sorry for taking the Keymaster from ya. Does he mean? The sacrifice card ya got sent was mine, Sarah. It's Kyutaro who sent me the sacrifice? That's kind of a dirtbag move. Why did you want me dead? And you still got the sacrifice now, ain't that right? What's he talking about? I have a commenter card now. Kyutaro's making a false accusation here. Stay calm. What do I do? Make use of this. You really think I'm the sacrifice? Yeah. Then just leave me out of the vote. Oh, that's brilliant. That is spot on, Sarah. Don't be misled, guys. The sacrifice gets 2 votes. If she puts those votes toward herself, she's getting selected. In other words, if I'm not selected, that will be proof. Either way, nobody vote for Miss Sarah, and we'll have proof. Yeah, that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I would like that, but it's about time we proceed with the vote. Please wait. Can we decide such an important vote with so much still left unclear? Oh, we can't just sort it out in such a short time. What do we do? One of these candidates is going to end up the victim, remember? We really should discuss some more. You sure don't know when to give up. Time is up. Please select the 4 who will remain for the final vote. Enter your votes, please. Oh, gosh. Okay, so... please choose who to vote for. Okay, so if no one votes for ourselves, and we're not the sacrifice, we can't get 2 votes. Which means voting for ourselves is really dumb. Because we'll only have 1 vote. Unless someone else votes for us. In which case we'll have 2 votes. And why would we do that? That'd be really dumb. Alright, I like Jin. We got some support for Jin. Let's not get Jin. Let's not get So. Just in case he is the sacrifice, it is fishy. I'm also leery about voting Kyutaro. Because again, the problem with Kyutaro is there was some shenanigans going on at the end. And it's possible he could be the sacrifice. But out of these 4, who would I want to be killed? I mean, that's the problem. It's like, I like all of these people. So how do I know which are the ones that I want to vote off the island. Vote off of the island of life, I guess you could say. Kaiji is definitely suspicious. Kana is not. Now isn't. I really like Now. And Alice, he's a good guy. I mean, out of these three, I feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable with Kaiji. Wait, I only voted once? Oh, I only get a vote once. Okay. So I voted Kaiji. Okay, cool. That was the one who I'm least comfortable with. Displaying results. Okay. Well, that's basically what I said should happen, right? Except we got So here. God. And the problem is, he's got 3 votes, she's got 2 votes, she's got 2 votes, he's got 2 votes. Which means any one of these 3, or 4, I should say, any one of these 4 could have voted for themselves as a sacrifice. So that means one of these 4 is a sacrifice. Or one of these 4 is a sacrifice and willingly are giving up their lives so that everyone else doesn't die. Oof, this is tough. The first vote is over. Man, she does not look good. Look at that. She is just... She's been through a lot. Yeah. And I wasn't chosen. Relief. I can feel my strained nerves loosening. But why these 4? Sarah, you. It's just like it's just like I said. I'm not the sacrifice. I'm a commoner. Oh, the dots. I have a feeling he's the sacrifice. I just get that, like, some shenanigans happened. His tablet was loose. He was giving away a lot of his tokens. 4 will advance to the final vote. So, Hyoi. The dots. Kana Kazuchi. Kaiji Shinogi. All the dots. Now Ekakoro. Oh, why me? Sniff. This isn't right. I know this to spare myself. You can't want to have a conversation when you feel like this. Which is why it's my role to inspire them. Like Kaiji did for me in the first main game. Good pep talk. Lift your heads up. We've always done what we had to do. It's a great picture of Sarah right there. Look at that. No matter how cruel it is, you can't stop with this some amazing music playing in the background. But Kana, we're not your enemies. All the dots. Even if someone is a sacrifice, we move in the same direction. We talk and we advance the discussion. Sarah! Wahaha! Right you are. The real battle begins here. Everyone! Alright. First, it's time for those of us who weren't picked to guide the discussion. Incidentally, I am a commoner. Be at ease. Alice is a commoner too? Muscle Gorilla, it's not the time to shrivel up, meow. Let's remember the card trades in order, woof. Yeah. See, he doesn't know who he is. That makes me fearful of him. Alright. Now, please grasp your fate with your own hands. May you all not perish. Now we have an in-depth discussion of the card trades. Understood. Stripey, leave it to us. Meow. Gashu quietly sat in the chair again. There were 4 trades made in total. That ain't that many. By the way, I've been a commoner the whole way, Wolf. Didn't get traded with even once. Meow. Trading cards requires 50 tokens. It's not if anyone just could do it. Alright, let's drop a save here. There are 4 totals in total. Nothing reaction there. No reaction here. No reaction here. Honestly, it's all a mess in my head. Glad we got given more time to sort it out. My heart was pounding, wondering when I could pass the bad card. Meow. But my roll didn't change up to the very end. Woof. I made it through all 5 trades. Meow. Wait, you just say 5 trades? I thought there were 4 trades. Did they just say there were 4 trades? The token ranking, as I recall, put Cube Tower Hamburger in first, and Jinabushi in last. Now, Egokara was also low ranking. Of the 4 candidates, I suppose Now was the only one who lacked the tokens to make a trade. No, I couldn't make a trade either. Well, that's because I bought a bunch of other stuff. They don't know that I bought a bunch of other stuff. Okay, that makes sense. But what Jin just said, though. 5 trades. Didn't they just say there were 4 trades? How can I want to get my... There it is. I couldn't pull it up unless I was in dialogue. There were 4 trades made in total. Oh, that's right, because he doesn't know about the 5th trade because it's unconscious, right? Muscle Gorilla, that's wrong. Meow. What? There were 5 trades. Woof. 5? Wait, but in my memory, there were 3 trades. Then I heard there was one just before the main game. Ah, I get it. You misunderstood, Kutaro. There were 2 trades while you were out. Oh, what? That don't make no sense. That's our line. Meow. Yes, exactly. That is our line. It doesn't make any sense. That is this game in Silent Hill in like a nutshell. It's like, this doesn't make any sense. What is going on? That's been our common line. So sorry, but nobody's giving me an explanation. And by the way, before you say, well, did FlightlessBird just say this game makes no sense? No. What I'm saying is there's been so many things that are happening that you're just constantly left wondering what the heck is going on. Because you just don't know. Because the games are so complex and there's so much happening that you don't know that it's impossible to know everything that's going on. Well, that's on us. Cube Tower Hamburger. When was it you passed Sarah Chidone, the sacrifice card? In fact, did you have the sacrifice to start? Nah, that ain't it. The first card I had was the commoner. I get it. That tells me most of the traits. What? I don't have a clue. Woof. What's that? Meow. Because your friendly policeman made the first trade. What did you say? Who'd you trade with and what? I gave Sarah the Keymaster. Eh? Then what card did Sarah start with? I had no reason to lie, but... yeah. At first, I was a commoner. You traded Keymaster for commoner? Meow? And I deepened our trust doing it. Oh, the dots. Let's do a little sort out. In the first trade, I passed the Keymaster into Sarah's hands. In the second trade, what got traded? Someone sacrificed for Kutaro's commoner. Yeah. Exactly. Someone's sacrifice was swapped with Kutaro's commoner. And in the third trade, Sarah's Keymaster and Kutaro's sacrifice were swapped. Yep, that's what I mean. Okay, so hold on. In the third trade, I'm gonna write this down, hold on. Trade 3. Kutaro has the Keymaster. So on trade 3, Kyutaro has a Keymaster. And Sarah was the sacrifice. So then, trade 4. When did Sarah lose the sacrifice? Muscle Gorilla, tell us everything you remember, meow. You have an obligation to properly explain to us the third trade. Irk. See, if we can find out what the fourth trade was, we know what the fifth trade was. We know on the third trade, Kyutaro was a Keymaster. But we don't know if that got lost somewhere down the line. So somewhere down the line, the Keymaster was either lost and the sacrifice was lost. We do know the sacrifice was lost. But the thing is, we did not become the Keymaster. So we didn't trade back with Kyutaro. Trying to follow. At the time of the third trade, I was searching for the first floor alone, meow. So I want to know the situation, Wolf. I shall tell you. The third trade occurred when everyone was sharing the laptop. Oh, the dots. These trades, I better keep them sorted out in my head too. You can now sort out the details of the trades. Okay, let's get all straight. The top row of the table is what cards everyone had to start with. These further to the right have more tokens to spend and broad strokes at least. The next row is what cards everyone had after the first trade. Below that is after the second trade, after third trade, and so on. The bottom row is after the fifth trade, in other words, what rolls they ended up with. Of course, this is all guesswork. I'll rework it if new information comes up. Okay, this is much better than my writing, by the way. Okay. So there's assumptions made here. So this is the first trade. We became the Keymaster. Kaiji became the Commoner. There's no question that Kaiji initiated the first trade. My Commoner and Kaiji's Keymaster swap. No room for doubt, I think. So why isn't Commoner in here? I guess it doesn't matter, right? Second trade. The Commoner that Kyutaro started with apparently got changed to the sacrifice. At the time, I was with Kaiji in the first school kitchen listening to Miley and someone else talk. So the blank is common, I think. Third trade. I can't believe Kyutaro would send me the sacrifice. Time-wise, it happened when we were sharing the laptop. Okay. Fourth trade. Not much information, we don't know anything yet. It all happened when we were in Safflin's doll room looking for Ranger's chip. Fifth trade. Here my sacrifice was swapped with someone's commoner. Don't tell me So really took the sacrifice from me. Kyutaro confessed to being the Keymaster. No reason for the unchosen to lie, so I believe, but he doesn't know if he's a Keymaster. I'm curious about So's initial sacrifice confession. It could be a lie as usual, but... Alright. Okay, no change. No change. Oh, the dots. Kyutaro, why aren't you talking? At the time of the third trade, I was searching the first floor alone. Meow. I was off doing all this stuff by myself. Woof. I wanted to see the laptop. Meow. What stuff did you do exactly? It's not relevant right now. Woof. I shall tell you. The third trade occurred when everyone was sharing the laptop. Remembering that photo on the laptop still makes my heart break. But what's important now is that card trade. Huh. In the end, it was mutual betrayal. Kyutaro Hamburger, despite being right there, he traded his sacrifice to you. Such a cold-blooded man. Don't speak of bonds to me. Huh, something strange here. Or strange. Our detective skills just went off. You see that? Yeah. Despite his being with us, he traded with you his sacrifice for your Keymaster. Why won't you deny it, Kyutaro? What? I mean, you need a ring-up box to trade. If he used one on the spot, shouldn't we have seen him do it? What could he be hiding? Oh, gotta hit the heart again. Gotta tenderize the heart. Whoa, this thing is moving like a shotgun all over the place. Whoa! Man, it's like Space Invaders when the thing gets super duper fast. Whew. Be as silent as you want. It's no use. Spit it all out, Kyutaro! I meant to cooperate with Sarah, with everyone. But I got used for convenience. I'm pathetic, a pathetic adult. The third trade, my sacrifice being sent to Sarah. It wasn't me, it was So's doing. Say what? I don't know what you're talking about. So knew. He knew I had the sacrifice. What? When everybody was sharing the laptop, So wasn't going to use the toilet. He went to use a ring-up box to trade my sacrifice and Sarah's keymaster. I don't know a thing about that. Wait a second. You chose two other people and made them trade? You can do that? It must be possible. Huh. So you can say that with confidence. All the dots. So, isn't it about time that you confess? All the dots. Tell us your real reason for sharing the laptop. Ah, such a deeply suspicious individual, Kaiji. So he had an alternative ulterior. Ooh. That looks cool. Look at like the red and blue. I mean, that looks so creepy. It's like evil so, good so. And look at Kaiji. There's no change really in the way that his eyes are. The discussion is stuck in equilibrium, failing to come to an agreement. How about I hear the truth from your mouth? About what? Between the statements these two give, I should either affirm correct ones or deny incorrect ones. Kyutaro couldn't do the third trade. Okay, I gotta remember, it's this. I was on the toilet, so I couldn't either. You could do it on the toilet. I'm gonna affirm here because it's more likely Kyutaro couldn't do it than he was on the toilet. Exactly, because he was with us. The question is, how did you know the sacrifice? Sheesh, just rolling on ahead with the assumption I knew, huh? Okay. Did you learn about Kyutaro's sacrifice via hacking? No, I don't think so. Can I just take a peek to do that? Yeah, you probably could. Precisely, you saw it directly. Kyutaro's intent was to negotiate with So, and as a condition for his trade, he showed So his sacrifice card. It's natural to think that. Such an active imagination, Miss Sarah. How about you use that imagination to consider what the negotiation was like? Kyutaro started to negotiate outside So's bedroom door. Where are you watching or what? I really wish I could see previous dialogues. Let's see. Kyutaro started to negotiate outside his door. Were you watching or what? Not really sure what this one's asking. He was probably in his room. No, negotiating through a door is just strange. Even that's what we kind of did earlier. Irk, think about Mr. Policeman's feelings. I didn't mean to imply you, Kaiji. Get to room, you two. I'm being dead serious here. Alright, that don't work. Deny. Of course I wasn't watching, right? Then it's on accusation. Give me a break. Dang it, this was tough. Exactly, we watched you do it. Are you talking about some fake video again? Find some solid evidence, Miss Sarah. Dang it. Yes, even So's already recognized the fact. Apparently missed that one a while ago. Aha, that's right. How did So react to Kitaro's proposition? Proposition. Man, I totally blew that one. He must have let him in the room quickly and struck a deal. I'm not brave enough to let Kitaro in. What? Right, he probably invited him in to talk. Hey, you know Kitaro despised me quite a bit. So what I really took caution to the wind and opened the door for him. That wasn't right? Okay. I can't upset the balance. Let's start over. Oh, I gotta do it over again. Oh, I don't remember these. Affirm. And then... Affirm. Affirm. Deny. No, you were brave. Nah, I was trembling like a puppy. Ha ha ha. Miss Sarah, don't lump strangers in with weirdly powerful high school girls like yourself. What do you mean weirdly powerful? No, I'm sure So was on guard. Kitaro has taken the laptop from him once before. So wouldn't let him in the room, no questions asked. Then, did they make a deal through the door? Wahaha, how amusing. I just thought of a oh, sorry. Wahaha, how amusing. I just thought of a way. Kitaro slipped the tablet under the door. Yeah. That's what Kitaro did to propose this deal. So must have been fairly wary of Kitaro, who could best him using force. So Kitaro informed him that he was to sacrifice in advance. Not vocally, but by showing him his tablet. Oh, the dots. Alright, that was a little tricky. But we got through it. So, you had yet another objective on top of tokens in the Sarah folder. To control the sacrifice as you wanted. Oh, the dots. You got it. Huh? After the second trade, me and Kana were working on the escape plan. Then I heard Kitaro through the door. "Oh, wanna make a deal?" he said. I didn't care to listen, but he slid his tablet under the door. And there I saw it. Sacrifice. How brave of him to go as far as offering up info just so I'd share the laptop. What do you know? Dots. Sarah. You saw that first floor security footage, right? All the dots. Well, it's the truth. I haven't discussed my first trial, have I? It was one absurd trial, I tell ya. They told me to set up the props used for the death game. That's true? You set up the cards? Exactly as I thought. Yeah, of course I didn't know what they meant yet. Once I found out, I knew Kai's fate was set. It's like I killed him. Kai took the Sage card I just placed at random. That's why I at least wanted to get Kai's laptop back. One more time. Such an emotional story. So that's what drove you to give me a whole 100 tokens. Uh-oh, 100, meow? That's enough for 2 trades. Are you insane? But you left yourself enough for just 1 trade. How cunning. Pretending to risk your life, but not forgetting to protect yourself. What a dirty adult you are. Say again? All told, you left yourself an escape route. If you were in a pickle, you could pass the sacrifice away from yourself. That's why I decided to act first, and send the sacrifice to someone else. To Miss Sarah, always thinking of her allies. Is that the truth of the third trade? Ha ha ha. I was hopeful it might make you tear off your sheep's clothing. Why does he do all this to me? But you went above and beyond my expectations. Eh? The fourth trade was you, wasn't it, Miss Sarah? All the dots. Nope. It wasn't me. What do you mean by that? I mean, the sacrifice is what killed Joe, yes? All the dots. I didn't have any So this is the problem. We did have tokens. But we spent them on other stuff. But they don't know that. I didn't have enough tokens. I couldn't do any trades. No tokens. That's hard to believe. Quiet, loner. I was with Big Sis Sarah for the fourth trade. Woof. So was I. Sarah didn't do any trade then. Well then. Must have been an ally who did it for you. Kaiji, you took the sacrifice from Miss Sarah, didn't you? What? Oh, what's the meaning of this? It's really very simple. The two of them were accomplices. Uh-huh. Miss Sarah and Kaiji formed a terrifying plan involving the sacrifice. To achieve victory in the main game by way of said sacrifice. They schemed to escape by working together and having Kaiji win the vote. I suspect the fifth trade that followed was Miss Sarah and Kaiji making a bluff. They just picked two random commoners to have trade. Then you say Kaiji Shinogi has the sacrifice. That's all a wild fabrication. Well, that's actually something... It's actually something I haven't thought about. Could he have the sacrifice? I mean, he could, right? It's possible. I mean, the sacrifice I had was taken away by the fifth trade. But wait, why would... There's a problem here. So said he's a sacrifice. But then he says trade 4 was between Kaiji and Sarah, meaning Kaiji has sacrifice, and then trade 5 was just two commoners. So according to So's own words, it's impossible for So to have the sacrifice. But he said earlier he had the sacrifice. Oh boy. I mean, I had the sacrifice I had was taken away by the fifth trade. So sprouting nonsense to lead everyone by the nose. If my reasoning is correct, Kaiji is a sacrifice and the sage is Miss Now, perhaps. I'm the sage. Yep, so it may well be fine to have Miss Now die this time. Oh, wait a second. At the start you said you were the sacrifice. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Yep, that was a lie. I'm a commoner. No way. Then wouldn't you be in the same boat as me? I see. Guessing choosing anybody but Kaiji is the same in the end. Then let's vote for Kana, since she's the least valuable. Wow. This again? Dude, you're a dirtbag. So... Enough. It's been a long time since I've hated somebody this much. Here's a friendly little police report. I long ago since used up all my tokens. Ha ha, and you want me just to believe that? So, you're just dying to say I ended up being the sacrifice, aren't you? Unfortunately, I'm the keymaster. Huh? What are you saying? The keymaster is Kyutaro, though. Looks like we got him good. Wait, what just happened? My real role is Sage. Kyutaro's a sage? Ridiculous, that's impossible. It's possible, alright. And as the sage, I'm making an announcement. Kaiji is without a doubt the Kimi master. It can't be true, that's all. You were on the right track to think accomplices. But it wasn't Sarah I teamed up with. It was Kyutaro. All the dots? Let's tell the truth of the fourth trade, shall we? What is going on here? The trade between Mr. Policeman and Kyutaro. First, when So betrayed me with the sacrifice, I went stomping around in a rage. When I heard what happened, I proposed to Kyutaro that we team up. And so in the fourth trade, you two traded your cards. That fourth trade sure ended up punching the loner now. Meow. Hold on. Kyutaro, once you passed out during the fourth trade? That's what I thought too. When I learned about the sacrifice incident, I proposed Kyutaro we team up. First, when someone betrayed me, I went stomping around. Hold on, once you passed out, fourth trade sure ended up punching the loner. I mean, Kaiji couldn't do the trade himself. Could do the trade himself, but is he panicking? Oh, I guess this is Sarah, not So. Is he panicking? He hasn't worked out his logic. Seeing you acted funny, Sarah, I was convinced. Sacrifice had moved to you. I wouldn't let it stand. Decided I'd knock him down and take my tokens back. Kaiji noticed me then and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so I trusted Kaiji. Had him take custody of all my remaining tokens. All of them? That said, when I first spotted him, I just pacified him since he was ticked. But I ended up talking with Kyutaro and we thought things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kyutaro was passed out. Seems Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all owed to the power of that card, even my noticing of Kyutaro's Keymaster. I'm sure Miss Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out. Meow. He used a whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla just to beat the loner wolf. Woof. All the dots. Huh? Before Miss Policeman said he didn't have any tokens at the fourth trade. Meow. Then he couldn't have traded. Woof. Power that card. Handed Kaiji all my tokens. Passed out. Didn't have any tokens. But you passed out. Well, if you gave him all the tokens, you would have to get his tablet too. It's all owed to the power of that card. Wait a second, that would mean that Kaiji was the sage. But that's impossible. So sent me Kyutaro's sacrifice. That means So received 100 of Kyutaro's tokens and used 50 of them. Did Kaiji and Kyutaro become accomplices? But no, how did he become the sage then? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Because if we switched, how did he become the sage? Do you see what I'm saying? There's something wrong here. So we were the common and then the Keymaster. And then we got traded to Keymaster. Then we got traded to Sacrifice. That was the first trade. Okay, that was the first trade. We became the Keymaster. Second trade, we became the Sacrifice. Third trade, Kitaro became the Keymaster, and we became the Sacrifice. So how did this happen? How did Kaiji become the Sage? How did this happen? Where? What do I do here? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Oh man, I need a mental break. I need a mental break. We've been going 46 minutes and I've just started to randomly click on things. I do think there's something definitely wrong here. There's no way he could have become the Sage. It just doesn't line up. But I don't know how or why or in what order. Either way, thank you so much, my friends. I love you guys greatly. My name is the FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. It's our Flightless play of Your Turn to Die. I do notice that less than 50% of people who are subscribed to this channel, I should say less than 50% of the people who watch this channel are subscribed. So if you made it to this video and you watched this all the way through and you're still not subscribed yet, come join us, join our community. Reply in the comment box saying that, hey, we subscribe to your channel. I'd love to personally invite you here. Thank you for everything you do. And until next time, my friends, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.